I'll share you. I'll share. You're muted.
So we'll start today's proceedings. Good morning, dear friends and colleagues. A very good morning to all of you. Welcome to the 219th edition of this Globetrotter Toastmasters Club meeting. I am the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. And here are some basic ground rules for conducting this meeting. Number one, mobiles to be kept in silent mode. Number two, prefix your name with the role you are playing today. And number three, refrain from speaking adversely about sex, religion, and politics. Now, the theme for today is the magic of being together. If we see the history of animal kingdom, we will find that being together is not something which is new. Rather, being together lowers the chances of being targeted by a large predator. Secondly, some mammals like dolphins, they move in herds and collaborate among themselves for obtaining their feed. And again, some animals, they even use physical huddling to regulate their body temperature in extreme weather conditions. So friends, let's use this 2 hours of togetherness to mold ourselves into a refined soul. I now hand over this podium to today's presiding officer to take forward this meeting. Thank you.
Your voice is not audible, Postmaster Mrinal.
I hope am I audible?
Yeah, now.
Thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And thank you, Toastmaster Netos, for set up the tone for today's meeting. So let us start with, I think it's better we have communication with each other's. It's always fine, that is. So I'm thinking one thing. I think that one conversation can change a life. Isn't it? How many of you agree with me that one conversation can change our life?
I fully agree with you because it really matters.
Thank you. Now I have a next question. How many conversations did you have yesterday? Anyone? Or now think that how many of them truly change someone's life? Anything you have to add? DTM Irfan?
It was a Saturday, and so it was an off day. Otherwise, every day has countless conversations when traveling to work, at work, back home, in the home. Lot of conversation. And if you say that some conversation yesterday or day before yesterday that made something, it is difficult. I don't remember saying anything like that. At least I can say that in last 2-3 days, I did not say anything that would have ruined anybody's day or anyone's life or anyone's relationship. At least I was positive at least in last 2-3 days.
Thank you, Dieter Irfan. So I'm talking the research data also. So the research data suggests that nearly 70% of professionals fear public speaking more than many other workplace challenges, limiting their confidence and their career growth. Yet, every week, Toastmaster transformation fair into confidence, speakers into leaders, and stranger into lifelong friends. So that's the ripple effect we are doing within the Toastmaster journey. And I just want to share with everyone that apart from our normal meeting, we are now doing workshop. That is also having a ripple effect in our life. That can change our life. And the conversation we have, may we have true conversation with one another, the authentic conversation in the form of one-to-one talk, or maybe that will be also know each other's better way. And apart from that, also try to bring some industry expert like health related challenges, mental health I'm talking about, apart from the normal meeting, and a lot of things that we are doing. So weekly, or maybe weekly, we try to do weekly, but if not possible, at least twice meeting in a month. So anyone who is interested for any kind of workshop that really think of a member perspective or a guest perspective that will create a ripple effect that we want to implement in our workshop. And so before start of the meeting, I also introduced that this week on Wednesday, we'll do workshop. So time limit is half an hour to 1 hour, not more than that. And this time is 1 hour on mental health. This time will be on 9 p.m. IST onwards. So we'll share in the group regarding the mental health, and she's a mental health expert, and she's already doing a lot of activities on that domain. So thank you everyone. So prior to that, I think it is better to have to know each other better. Hi Jude, can you unmute yourself and introduce yourself? Or maybe Shravan Kumar? I can see DTM Nur Muhammad. DTM Nur, good to see you after a long time. And we are always mesmerized with your voice. Is it possible to little bit introductions?
Yes,
Detail.
Mrinal.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, good morning, all. My name is Noor Mohammed, and I am very glad to be here. I come here from Mrinal, but I stay for everybody else. Thank you for having me today. Let's hope we have a good meeting. Back to you, Mrinal.
Thank you so much. So, DTM Nur.
Sorry, Toastmaster Mrinal. My screen was got stuck.
It's
Am I audible? Am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Shravan. I was a Toastmaster for more than 3.5 years. I was with the TCS Maitri Toastmasters Club Pune, which is a corporate club, and after that, I've joined the Cabby's Toastmasters Club in Bangalore. That was my last club. Currently, due to other priorities, I haven't renewed my membership. I'm awaiting to join any club again. I'm here to learn at least a new word from this meeting. That's my aim for today. Thank you so much for having me here. And
thank you.
I'm looking forward for a wonderful back to you.
Yeah. Tesin Fatima.
Thank you very much. Hello, my Toastmaster community. This is Toastmaster Tehzeen Fatma, joining from Pakistan, Karachi. And I got this lovely invitation from my mentor, DTM Irfan Faruqi. And I am a newly elected area director for 102 jurisdiction. And I actually seeing and looking forward a lot to learn and grow from this session.
Thank you so much, and wish you all the best, Toastmaster Tesan, for your area director role. Thank you. So it's time to hand over the podium. And Globetrotters for Mains is truly globes. We try to connect each other without any visa, without any passport. And that's the beauty of this club. And today, our Toastmaster of the day, he will be delivering his role as a Toastmaster of the Day for the first time in online meeting. And is very talented guy, very dedicated guy from Sri Lanka. By professional, is engineering student. It's time to hand over the podium to our Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Thila. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mrinal, for that wonderful introduction. So, yeah, I'm the Toastmaster of the Day for today's meeting. So, if you don't know me, I'm Thilan Chamudita, and I'm from Sri Lanka. And today, it's my responsibility is to host the entire meeting. So, on behalf of the responsibility, I would like to talk a little bit more about today's theme. So today's theme is the magic of together. So when talking about this topic, we found we have to work with different types of people, like maybe in your organization, in your university, like in different types of people. So they are belonging to different cultures, different languages, and maybe different ideas. But let me ask you a question. Is it important to have all of those things in common to make a bond between us, between each and everyone? So when it's come to Globetrotters Toastmasters, we are coming from different cultures, different regions, and different languages, and different ideas. But we all come here, gather here, make a bond here to speak, lead, and inspire each and everyone. So we proved that it does not matter from where we are coming from, what we are doing, and what ideas do we consist of. It only needs something special to connect each and every one of us. That it not could be only about Globetrotters Toastmasters. It could be any place. It could be the job, the university, or any public place that we are working. And this is really important concept to communicate with each and everyone, to lead a team, and to achieve a goal together. So today, I invite all of you to figure out what that magical thing, what that special thing. For now, I will define it as a magic, but somehow we'll try to figure out what actually interconnect us. By even though we all related to different types of languages, thoughts, ideas, not only this club, in any other place, what that magical thing connect people and lead, speak, and inspire each and everyone. So with that, I would like to open the floor for the volunteers to give their ideas regarding the speech, if anyone would like to.
Sorry, I missed you. So we need to give ideas regarding which speech, the theme of the day?
Yeah, if you want, you could give some kind of voluntary ideas regarding the themes and what the thing what I've spoke recently.
Yes. Actually, I do want to share something if you allow.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. So words do impact and change the complete aura with their magic. It is how the non-verbal and verbal communication impacts on us. It has happened to me several times, and I'm sure that some of you may relate. If I'm on a non-verbal communication and even I am cracking a joke, at times the person takes it, oh, what are you saying? But the same thing and the same words, when I'm speaking to him or her, they start laughing like anything. And the magic which you have actually referred and talked about does impact. When we are emotionally vulnerable, the magic of the words actually change our entire era. And that's why we call, oh man, you have made my day. So, yes, it does impact. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tisha Fatima. That was a wonderful introduction for our theme of the day. Set the tone, and with that, I would like to start the things with introducing the general evaluator of today's meeting. So, talking about the general evaluator of today's meeting, she's a professor of media and communication associated with Rince University, Western State University, California, published author, communication coach, TEDx speaker. She's among the few Toastmasters have reached the district finals of two different districts in the same year, competing in both international speech contest and the humorous speech contest, and went to win a bronze at the district level international speech contest. She has also contributed to global Toastmasters community as a writer, with her work and articles being published by the Toastmasters International magazine. She became the very first Toastmaster from Madhya Pradesh to reach the district finals of the international speech contest and earn a bronze medal there. So with that, I would like to invite the general evaluator of the day, Dr. Sneha, Toastmaster Dr. Sneha. The podium is yours.
Thank you so much, Silan, for that wonderful, wonderful introduction. And I feel so validated. I feel so good about myself. Thanks for reminding what all I have done and achieved in Toastmasters first thing in the morning on a Sunday. So guys, I am here today because I love traveling and because the fuel costs have gone up and airfares have gone up, I decided to do globetrotting online with you guys. So thank you so much, first of all, for having me. I'm here today to play the role of a general evaluator, and I would try and be a generous evaluator because in my club, I'm usually very, very straightforward. But here I'm new. I want you guys to invite me more again and again. So I'll try to be generous this time. My role here is to invite the speech evaluators and help them give some points, some techniques to make their reports better. Then I will be inviting auxiliary role players. They will be presenting their reports, the grammarian, our counter, and the timer. And then I will be presenting my general opinion, the general views and observations on the proceedings of the meeting. So that is all from me. Thank you so much. Back to you, Sir Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, madam. Shall we introduce the timer, the R counter, and shall we invite them to explain their role, please, today?
Okay, all right. So our club has a different format. I'm really sorry. I'll do that. All right. So let me first invite the grammarian of the day, Anirudh, on stage. Anirudh, please introduce your role to us.
Thank you very much. So today my role is that of a grammarian, and my role is twofold. First is to introduce the word of the day, which I'll do now. So can you see the screen? Can everyone see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the word of the day is paradigm. It is a noun and it means something existing, standard or prevailing framework of ideas. Example of usage. Invention of smartphones caused a paradigm shift in how the world communicates. That's the example of usage. And the origin, it originates from the Latin paradigma, meaning to throw side by side. And again, I will go a bit more. There is one famous quote where the term paradigm shift has been used. It was used by Masayoshi Son, the CEO of the Japanese investment bank SoftBank. So he said, but it goes like this, that a paradigm shift is staring us in the face. If I left things to someone else, despite having my own thoughts on it, I wouldn't be true to myself. So he is known to be an aggressive investor. So it perfectly matches with him. And he has talked about joining the bandwagon rather than waiting for someone else. So that's it. And my second role is that of a grammarian. I will try to look out for incorrect usage of grammar, and I will point it out at the end of this meeting when called upon. Thank you.
Yeah. Shall we invite the timer of the day to explain their role, please?
Hello, am I audible and visible? I guess I'm not visible. Just
Yeah, you're audible.
You're audible,
uh,
Ankit.
okay, sure. So, hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, from wherever you are joining. I'm your timer for today, and my job is to time all the speeches, all the table topics, and whenever a speaker comes up on a stage to deliver his project. So, just a second. I will be using the green, yellow, and red cards to indicate the timings. The timings for the table topic speakers, they should limit their remarks to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will be raising the green card. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will be raising the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. Subsequently, for icebreaker speeches, I guess, do we have icebreaker speeches just to confirm today?
Yes, we have one icebreaker
Okay,
speech.
we have an icebreaker. So for icebreaker speeches, the time limit would be from 4 to 6 minutes. At 4 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 5 minutes, I will raise the yellow card. And at 6 minutes, I will raise the red card. Just to take note, we have a upper and a lower hand limit of 30 seconds on both sides in the icebreaker speeches, but only a 30-second upper hand limit in the table topics, no lower hand limit. Now, for most of the speeches, the timing would be 5 to 7 minutes. At 5, I will raise the green. At 6, I will raise the yellow card. And at 7 minutes, I will raise the red card. And as the same as icebreaker, there is an upper and lower hand limit of 30 seconds each. Now for evaluations, evaluation should be limited to 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will show the green card. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I will raise the red card. And again, there is an upper limit of 30 seconds right here. So and I will come up with my report at the very end of the meeting when called upon by the general evaluator. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, and back to you, general evaluator. Hello.
Toastmaster Thiran, you can also proceed. I think she
Ah,
might some network challenge.
Yeah, thank you so much. The time of the day. I wish you all the best in the timing for today's meeting. And let's invite the R counter of the day to explain their role.
Rich.
R count of the day.
Toastmaster Richard. Toastmaster Richard, please unmute yourself. So I think
Is
Okay, I can take that role, no problem. Introduce our counters role. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll introduce the role. So as an actor, our role is to take note of number of crutch words that every speaker uses in their speech. It could be so basically, and also to check the voice modulation. How effective was the voice of every speaker? And in absence of that, I'll take note of these crutch words and the voice modulation. Thank you so much. Back to you, Tim.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dr. Sneha Sharma. And yes, we are moving to our interesting meeting today filled with the magic of together. So first of all, we are going to move on with the prepared speaking segment of today's meeting. The prepared speaking segment is going to be ice-breaked by our Toastmaster Mrinal Ghoshal by delivering his speech today. If I speak some words about Toastmaster Mrinal Ghoshal, he's a dedicated Toastmaster and a market access manager and passionate about continuous learning, self-care, and personal growth. And he is a very reputed member of Globetrotters Toastmasters. And today he's delivering his DTM submission project. And that's today's speaker. And his evaluator will be distinguished Toastmaster Irfan Faruqi. If I speak a little bit words about distinguished Toastmaster Irfan Faruqi, is currently serving as the divisional director in District 122. Has previously been area director and president of 3 clubs, has over 40 years of corporate experience, loves to address the philosophical issues throughout storytelling. So first of all, I would like to invite distinguished Toastmaster Irfan Faruqi to explain the purpose statement of Toastmaster Mrinal Ghoshal's project. Toastmaster Irfan Faruqi, it's over to you.
Thank you very much. But just a very small correction in my introduction. I was the division director from 1st of July. It has changed now. We are now into a new year. So this year, I'm not the division director. I was in the previous year. Moving towards the Toastmaster Minerals project, the member is completing this project, and it is the work to achieve his Distinguished Toastmasters Award. Member is contributing a great deal of time and effort to complete a project that benefits an organization. Members will deliver a well-organized, well-executed speech about it. There are 2 speeches in it. One is about the plan, and the second is about the completion. So today he's going to deliver the speech, which is his second speech, and it will introduce how he has executed his project. Purpose of this project is for the member to demonstrate his or her skill as a leader and as a public speaker. Introduce his or her plan and vision and achievement. With this, we congratulate Toastmaster Mirinal for achieving his probably second DTM award. And we wish good luck for him. And we welcome him into multiple DTM winners. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day, to bring the speaker on stage.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Irfan Faruqi. So let me introduce the speaker of the day.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. Just to confirm, what will be the speech timing, as it's a DTM speech, so just confirming this.
It's a 5 to 7 minute speech.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Hello, am I audible? Yes, right?
Yes, you are audible. Its time is 8 to 10 minutes.
8 to 10 minutes. Okay.
Is my timer screen visible?
Yes. Just raise your hand. Yeah.
I'm moving it.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Even you can share in your background also. That will be also is better, I think. Even in your background, you can share your timer.
Just I will do that. Okay.
Okay. So better, I think, so that you need not to share the entire screen. So you share your background through your background. Then I think
I guess it's visible now.
it's visible, but I think it's better you can share in your screen background. Then you need not to share the entire screen, and speaker will be more visible. It's okay, it's absolutely fine. But if possible, you can do that. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Toastmaster.
Yeah. So let's move on. Toastmaster Mrinal Ghosh. Beyond the trophy, a legacy of learning. Beyond the trophy, a legacy of learning. Toastmaster Mrinal Ghosh.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So before I start my speech, timer, it is possible when the change the color, then only you can share the screen. Otherwise, you will be visible on the main screen.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
I will just stop the sharing then.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Philam, and thank you, everyone. Good morning, Madam Toastmasters, respected dignitaries, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Before I begin, I would like to everyone to do something. Think of one person who changed your life. A teacher, a mentor, a leader, or perhaps a speaker whose words still inspire you today. Now close your eyes and ask yourself, what did they give you? Was it information or was it inspirations? Just think. I believe they gave you something even more valuable, a new way of thinking. And that is exactly what great workshops do. And today, as I stand before you to delivering my DTM completion speech, I realize that this journey has never been about earning 3 letters after my name, DTM. It's not just a destination for me. It is for me more responsibility. When I started Toastmaster, I wanted to becoming a better speaker. Very soon, I discovered something far greater. Toastmaster isn't about simply develop a leadership speaker or maybe develop speakers. For me, it's develop leaders, authentic leadership who help others to grow. It develops leaders who helps others not only grow, they shine in their career, maybe their personal life or maybe their professional life. That's realization shaped my DTM project. I want to create learning opportunities and extend it beyond regular club meeting. So we organize workshop featuring keynote speaker, world champion of public speaking in the different year from the Toastmaster world, TEDx speaker, accomplishments leaders from within Toastmasters, president, even also we invite our global leaders from Toastmaster fraternity multiple times as a workshop, and also invite industry expert, those who are already in the CEO level, MD level, HR people, and whatnot. And also, but question is that why we invited so many different successful people in our workshop? Because every expert brings a new perspective. Every workshop plants a seed, and every seed has potential to grow into a future leader. Isn't it? This workshop benefited us in three powerful ways. First, as individual level, we learned skill that regular meeting alone cannot always provide. Leadership, emotional intelligence, strategic thinking, networking, technology, personal branding, lifelong learning, and whatnot. Every workshop challenge us to think differently. Every keynote remind us learning never ends. And for me, this will be just to start our journey. Even I told you also, coming Wednesday, we'll do a workshop on mental health. I believe that everyone should be a lifelong student to learn something new and they implement their life. So that's the platform beauty of Toastmasters. So every keynote speaker remind us to learning never ends. Second, as a leader is not about standing on the stage. Leadership is about building stages for others. Planning workshop taught us that teamwork, dedication, collaboration, communication, and resilience. It transformed volunteers into a confident leaders. It provides that leadership grows when opportunities are shared. Third is more impactful because its impact on our society. When we invite students, we did YLP. It's a great experience for all of us. Then professionals, entrepreneurs, teachers, healthcare workers, and community members into our learning environments. We multiply our impact. A student gains confidence. A professional becomes a better communicator. A leader becomes more compassionate. And when communication improves, relations also improve. Organization improves, communities improve, and at the end result, society also improves. That is the ripple effect of our leadership. As I reflect on my DTM journey, I don't measure success by certificate, awards, or title. I measure success by the people who found confidence, the members who accepted leadership roles, the guests who become Toastmasters, and the lives that were possibility influenced throughout learning experience. That to me is the true meaning of distinguished Toastmasters. Today I complete a milestone, but this is not the end. It's the beginning of a greater responsibility to mentor more leaders, organize more transformational workshops, bring leaders and communicators across the world, and ensure the learning reaches beyond the wall of our clubs. I leave you with this thought: a speech may inspire for a moment. A workshop may inspire for a lifetime. But a leader who creates opportunities for others leaves a legacy and that lasts forever. My challenge to every Toastmasters and guest who is present today's meeting: don't just you conduct a meetings, create experience in every meetings that transform our life. Don't just develop speakers, develop leaders so that we can transform life of others. We can create many more leaders. That goal we should have. So don't just develop speakers, don't just develop leaders, and don't just earn your DTM. Live your distinguished Toastmaster journey for lifelong ever. Create memories for the members. Create something different towards the world. Do something within your surroundings. And that's where I just want to live my DTM with bigger responsibility. Thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmaster Thil.
Yes, let's give a big round of applause to our distinguished Toastmaster. I think we will congratulate. I would like to congratulate for your Distinguished Toastmasters Award in the future. And I like something you said special in your speech. I was writing down, leaders is not all about standing on the stage. Leaders is all about building stages. So I think Toastmasters is the place where we found ourselves, to build every single personal things in ourselves, like leadership, communication skills and all. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Mrinal Ghoshal.
I just want to invite one person, DTM Rajashree Roy, on the podium, who is a semi-finalist in this year. And I urge you, if possible, DTM Rajashree, please switch on the camera and come on the podium. It's a really privileged moment for all of us. And you are an extraordinary speaker, we all know that. And wishing you all the best for your semi-final.
Thank you very much, Mrinal, and good morning, everybody. I wasn't really prepared for this. Otherwise, I would have written a 5 to 7 minute speech and got it evaluated by Irfan, but well, that's not happening. But I just attended the meeting because apparently this is Mrinal's DTM project completion speech, and I've been knowing Mrinal for quite some time now, and he's a great friend of mine. So I think it's rather befitting that I attend this particular meeting. So yeah, thank you very much for having me, and I would request each one of you to, wish me luck and pray for me so that I can make our entire district as well as the nation proud as I move into the semifinals of the World Championship of Public Speaking. Thank you very much. And Mrinal, once again, heartiest congratulations as you become a distinguished Toastmaster soon, and welcome to the league. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and wishing you all the best, DTM Rajashree.
So yeah, thank you so much, and wish you all the best, Toastmaster, for your semi-finals in the future. And yeah, it's time to move to the next speech. I think it's the icebreaker speech for today.
Toastmaster. So not joining. Yeah. So our second speaker is Toastmaster Abhishek.
Yeah, Sure. Then we'll invite Toastmaster
Monosh
Abhishek. Yeah.
Yeah.
is the evaluator.
Sorry, who is the evaluator? Toastmaster Minal?
Toastmaster Abhishek, I will be the evaluator. Toastmaster
Sure,
Manoj.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
There is some change in the itinerary. Okay.
Okay.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. And Toastmaster Abhishek Soni is going to present his speech on the top title, Communication of Understanding. And it's the project 1 of level 2. And the objective of this is to tell about different styles of the communication and identify his style. And also he will share the impact of his style on others. Thank you. And back to Toastmaster. TMOD.
Toastmaster Thilan, you are on mute.
Yeah. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So shall we will invite Toastmaster Abhishek Soni. If I spoke a little bit about him, he's a senior architect with a passion of solving complex data analytics challenges based on Kolkata, and his tech savvy career with love for fitness and running. With that, I would like to invite Toastmaster Abhishek Soni. Toastmaster Abhishek Soni, communication of understanding. Communication of understanding, Toastmaster Abhishek Soni. It's over to you.
Last month, I was at Howrah station. Thousands of people, hundreds of announcements. People were running. Babies were crying. Hawkers were selling. Porters were pushing. And amid all the chaos, I saw something fascinating. A mother, a father, and a daughter. Daughter, she was holding a ice cream in her hand, and suddenly it fell down, and she started crying. As the impulsive response from the father, I heard, he said, "Don't worry, I will buy you another. Don't cry." Direct response, problem solved. Practical solution. But that girl, she was still crying. And then her mother approached her, hugged her, and said, "I knew the ice cream was very special to you, but don't worry. Sometimes we have to let it go. I will buy you another." And immediately that little girl stopped crying. Not because she is going to get another ice cream, because there was someone who was able to understand her feeling, what she is going through. Sometimes we don't have to be very responsive, very direct. Sometimes people need someone to understand why they are hurt and what they are thinking. I wish I would have learned this simple lesson earlier, because for many years, as you all know, that my communication style was humorous. It was initiating. As you know that I always try to sprinkle humor in my speech. If there is a silence, I try to fill it. If there is a tension, I try to be the entertainer. And if there is a stress, I crack a joke there. So making people laugh became my identity. I genuinely believe if people are laughing, my communication is successful. But then life gave me reality check. One day after work, when I reached home, exhausted, my daughter came running to me. She told, Daddy, I built something. Come with me. If your daughter, 5 years old daughter, has done something, either it's big or it's expensive. So I went with her into the room and I saw a big block castle she built. And then immediately my engineer mind started working. I said, no, these colors should be here, doors should be here, windows should be here. My daughter, she was looking at me. Daddy, what are you saying? Why you're saying all these things? I don't need your ideas. I need your eyes. I need your eyes. This particular sentence remained with me for a long time. Sometimes people don't need solution. They need someone to listen. They need someone who can hear them, who can listen to them, unlike your wife. So communication, I discovered, it's similar to driving a car. If you're looking through only one windshield, you may crash to someone's reality. You also need mirror, you also need wiper, you also need someone around you. You also need to be very engageful in your driving, similar with the communication. Not everyone needs excitement. Not everyone needs advice. Not everyone needs humor. Different people need different version of you. It was 9 a.m. morning meeting with the client. It was the quarterly meeting, and we all were waiting for it eagerly because we had one deliverable last day. The client was looking very unhappy with our deliverable. He said, already you have crossed the deadline. We are delayed. We are doomed. There was silence. No one was speaking anything in the room. In every team, there is someone who thinks humor can resolve any tension, any stress atmosphere. And it was me there. So I stood up and I said, don't worry, we are not delayed. Just I'm giving time to success to come with a dramatic entry. And everyone was started laughing, not the client and not my manager. They were staring at me as if I am the disappointment in the team. And it happened. There was 30 seconds of silence, and it felt like 2 hours for me. Back home, when I was heading towards home in the car, I was thinking, what went wrong? This joke, why didn't it work? It should have worked because I'm always humor, and people love to be humorous and they love to laugh. And I realized I spoke my language, but I did not speak what language my audience needed there. That was the difference. So when I speak to my manager, I don't start with any joke, I start with the fact. When I talk to my daughter, I start with empathy, with sympathy, and I ask her casually, what are you doing? How was your day? And when I talk to my wife, oh sorry, wife talk to me only, not me. It happens. So today I still love humor because laughter connects people. But humor is no longer my first language. Understanding is understanding the audience, what they want from you. I once heard this beautiful thought: people may forget your words, people may forget your presentation, but people will always remember how you made them feel. So today, I still love humor. I enjoy telling stories. I crack a bad joke. But what has changed? It is I no longer try to be the funnier person in the room. I try to be the most understanding person in the room, because communication is not only about how good you're talking to the people. It's also about making them understand. And understanding the audience. It is what it is needed. And when people feel understand, communication becomes connection. That's all from my side today. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhishek Soni. Shall we give him a big round of applause for his speech today? So, Toastmaster Abhishek Soni, when you were speaking, I already familiar with your kind of the humor related person. So every single time when I could still remember when I came to the meeting, that humor make us comfortable. So when you were speaking throughout the speech, I felt one thing when you were speaking. I felt like when it's come to communication, sometimes it does not need to be a single word or a set of sentence or a paragraph. A simple action can speak a lot of words. So thank you for your speech, and I wish you all the best for the next speeches. So with that, I hope we could conclude the prepared speaking segment of our meeting today. So I would like to commence the table topics segment of our our meeting today, which is the one of the most, not one of the most, the challenging segment in every single meeting. So I invite all of the speakers out there to come and deliver a speech. It doesn't matter whether you are ready or not, come and take the opportunity. So for that, I would like to invite the table topic master of the day. Sorry, I didn't came up with a prepared introduction. I would like to consider this person every single time I see. She stays very happy. The smiley face is every single time in her face. So I would like to invite Toastmaster Silky Mukherjee to conduct the table topics session for today's meeting. Toastmaster Silky Mukherjee, the podium is over to you.
Thank you, Dear Modi, Tilan. And good morning, good evening from wherever you all are joining. Welcome to this table topic session. This is a session where quick thinking meets the creativity, and we all get an opportunity to convert a prompt into an inspiring stories. So in this session, each participant will be invited or could volunteer themselves to uh, choose a number from 1 to 10, and behind each number there will be a topic on which we can speak for about 1 to 2 minutes and share your thoughts on that. Today's theme, I would just remind again, that is magic of being together. The word of the day is paradigm. We can use that word in our speeches today. And the meaning, again, I would like to repeat, it means the way of thinking, a pattern or a model about something, a way of thinking about something. Okay. And timing rules for table topics are, for at first 1 minute, our timer will show the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, our timer will show yellow card, and at 2 minutes, our timer will show a red card. So before that, we need to end our speeches. So I would like to have a few volunteers for this, please. Someone? Then I'll have to choose. Handpick.
Already shown 3 peoples.
I do not see the raised hand. I'm sorry, but I'm not able to see. Can you please name them? I am not able to see any raised hands.
Toastmaster Abhishek, Toastmaster Tahseen, and Toastmaster Richa.
Okay. Toastmaster Richa? You there, please?
Yes, I am here. Are you able to listen me? Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, you're
Okay,
audible.
before starting speech, I just want to say that I can't start my video because of lots of network issues going on. Landslide is there, and lots of telecom infrastructure has been broken down. So excuse me for this. So I'm ready to start, but with off video.
It's okay, please. We understand your situation. Can you choose a number from 1 to 10?
1.
1. So your topic would be unexpected teamwork. I repeat, unexpected teamwork.
Unexpected teamwork. Teamwork is something where all people combine together, combine their effort, and make the task easier. Though it's like a huge task like elephant, but having elephant into smaller pieces is the best role that a leader can play. So this topic, unexpected teamwork, made me remind of my job when recently there was a huge meeting with our commissioner of state planning division, and there we have to present all infrastructure issues related to the Arunachal Pradesh, and we have been preparing the PPT for all the 28 districts. And it was a huge chunk of task, and our PwC consultant has given us responsibility to prepare all the work, all the PPT all together. And that day, I was leading entire team of different division, 2 or 3 division, and I just segregated the work, and all the people who were with me were accommodating and trying to work as much as possible and made the work very successful. So that was really unexpected teamwork they had done, and I was really mesmerized by the effort they put on. And I also feel proud to be with them, that within 2 days each and everyone was working so hard and made the thing possible and make my task easier, because all the eyes were onto me whether I can delegate my work to them or not. So literally that was an unexpected teamwork, and I'm very grateful for that. Thank you, and over to you. What do you think, Toastmaster Silky?
Yeah, it was a real experience, and thank you for such an honest experience and authentic response to this topic. It really makes the topic much more important, right? And now can we welcome our next speaker, TM Tehseen Fatima.
Sure.
Hi. Can you choose a topic from 2 to 10?
5.
5. Okay. United we stand. Topic is United.
United we stand. Indeed, at every level of life, either it's professional or personal. I can relate it to my personal life at every single moment. And I can relate it with my professional life more than anything. Whenever I used to say it was nothing. And whenever we used to work and deliver, it has always been a beautiful, outstanding deliverable. Because I do not exist in professional life. It's all about we. I remember one time we were having so close deadlines of Coke Studio project, and I was doing their digital marketing thing. And there is something, the scandal came up, and we have to reiterate our entire online reputation management policy, and it was an overnight thing. We were doing like crazily, and after 48 hours we got 78% of positive sentiment all over the social media. So the bottom line and the conclusion, that project, which I learned from it, is I do not exist. It's all about we, us, togetherness, and even having some, unlikeness or something, but the goal is one, and unitedly only we can achieve it. So, united, we are always the achievers. Over to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Such an authentic response, and I love the chirp in your voice and the gestures. And thank you for reminding the power of togetherness, right? And that story was really impactful and powerful. Let's invite our next speaker now. Speaker Ankit Kumar. Oh, sorry, he's the timer. I'm sorry. Manoj Prasad. You there?
Yes.
Toastmaster Manoj.
Thank you, Toastmaster Silky.
Please choose a number from 2 to 10, except 5.
7.
7. The topic is one small act. I repeat, one small act.
One small act. I think the topic is on togetherness. So I think one small act towards getting connected with people and get their ideas and get their inputs will help in every walk of life, whether it is personal, professional. Okay, suppose if I am doing in my life small thing. Say for example, I am doing I have some financial investment. So if I am getting input from my friends, that will help me share, I mean, their knowledge, their experience about that thing. Further, if I'm going for professional and I'm handling one project, that small act of getting help and getting input, valuable feedback or valuable knowledge sharing will bring new areas and help me avoid any kind of untoward mistakes or uh, any lapses which can derail my project or derail my whole objective. So I think it's most important to be open and take the feedback or help from your friends, your colleagues, because that will bring a paradigm shift in your achieving your goal, and that will make your project successful, make your life more satisfiable, more more happiness will bring to your life. Thank you, and back to Silky, Toastmaster Silky.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj. It was another reminder of that every action matters, every voice matters, and it was really remarkable. Thank you once again. Next hand is Toastmaster Abhishek. You there?
Yeah.
Hi. Please select a number from 2 to 10, apart from 5 and 7.
9.
Building bridges. Topic is building bridges.
Yeah. In our life, we all overlook relationships. Many times we have to let it go, or sometimes we push it forward because of our time, because of our busyness. But that is not the thing. In life, if we want to achieve something bigger, we cannot we cannot go, we cannot let go our relationship from our life. Building career is good. You will enjoy it. But what after that, when you will achieve the success? You have to be patient. You have to be grounded enough so that the awkwardness will not step in your brain. Same thing happened with my friend. So we had a strong bond when we were child in school. So people were calling us the Three Stooges because we were the three tripods, the three legs of tripod. But after that, what happened? We got separated because of our father's transfer. And eventually, because of lack of communication, the relationship started falling. I was the one who always tried to bridge the gaps, to build the bridges between all of us three. But it didn't work out because if one leg of the tripod is not working, eventually tripod will fall down. It will fall down. And it happens in our case as well. Only only two of us remain connected. And the third one, he logged out from our life forever. And even now, if we are trying to reach him, he is no longer available. just because he cracked IAS, he's not talking to us. It's a bit mystery. Now he's the collector somewhere in MP. Possibilities that we are not of his stature currently. That could be the possibility, but we tried multiple times. But I tried my best to bridge the gap, to build the bridges between all of us three. It didn't work out. No regret. Life has to go. Word to you, Toastmaster. Sorry, over to you, Table Topic Master. What do you say?
I think it reminds everyone of their one friend that's missing in their lives. I think everyone has such a friend that goes missing after college or school days. But it was a beautiful way of presenting your life story in a very powerful perspective. And we should and I liked your way, the point that where you said we should know when to let go and when to be grounded. So that's important to know. I would like to invite Rajashri Roy for the next table topic. Could you please come to the podium?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Please select a number from 2 to 10 apart 5, 7, and 9. Any even
2.
number will. Okay. 2. Okay. Shared success. The topic is shared success.
Well, I just did that. I shared my success when I was called onto the podium by Mrinal, and I shared my success with all of you in this room as I have made it to the semifinals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a little bit of a story that I would like to share here. And this journey has not been a very straightforward one. I have participated in the international speech contest, this being my 5th time. And in all the previous 4 times, I have landed up coming second in the division contest, not making it to district at all. I was completely on the verge of giving up. I knew that probably I'm good, but not good enough. And that feeling is not a great one. Trust me. But then something from me changed. Some voice spoke to me that let's try one more time. Let's push myself one more time harder. And that's when I participated this year again, made it from the division to the district for the very first time in my life, where stalwarts of Toastmasters were competing against me. I had no hopes whatsoever, but then the voice again told me, push harder. I happened to win the district level, moved on to the quarterfinals, where in my group there were people who've made it to semifinals, even beyond. I had no hopes again. A voice said, push harder. And that's how I've made it to the semifinals. Well, I don't know what future holds for me, whether I'm going to move forward or not. But what I do know is that if you push harder, you will definitely reach the success that you want to. And that is what I want to share with you, ladies and gentlemen. It is not about the awards and rewards you win, because people will forget it at the end of the day. What they will remember is how you got there, and that will inspire people to take your journey. Wouldn't you agree with me, Madam Table Topic Master?
I would certainly agree with you, because this is when we push ourselves a bit harder, a bit more, and then we get a step ahead in our journey. And thank you for taking us all to your success journey and bringing this all together to capture the spirit of this meeting today. This is what this meeting is all about, to be together to create a journey of success, right? Thank you for your thoughts. And can we again welcome our next speaker, TMOD Thilan? Are you volunteering? I see your hands raised. Thilan?
Yeah, I'm volunteering.
Okay, thank you. Please select a number from 3 to 10, apart from 5, 7, and 9.
I'll pick number 4.
Number 4. Okay. Your topic is helping hands. I repeat, helping hands.
So, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever had that friend with you every single time that friend is open to help. So I had a time for back in few years ago, I was always trying to do everything, every single thing on my own. So when someone asked me to do a project or something, even if I'm the leader, I was trying to do every single task on my own because I want to get it to my milestone, however. But it works. It worked actually. I was working day and night, and but I was not really communicating with my friends, my team, and even with the people who want to give their help hand to me. But one day, everything changed. It was a really big project, and my university lecturers, they asked me to take on the project. And as usual, I was taking on the project, working on the project, but not taking help, not taking the hand of someone's help. And yes, I was going through very well. Every single task completed according to the timeline. But one day, one of my friends was complaining that I was not taking their help. And at the end, I had to argue with my own friends. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end, the project, it was crashed. The bond between me and my friend was broken. And at that day, I realized things are, are not only continued by without all alone. It's okay to take the help, it's okay to communicate. And that's why I came to Toastmasters. And now I know how to communicate, but I'm not the perfect communicator, but compared to my past, I'm building myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to keep these thoughts in your hearts. Hands are always are there to help you. So when you are doing something, try to take their hand, communicate with each other, and more than that, keep the respect for yourself and keep the respect for others as well. So do not afraid to take the hand of someone's help. Over to you.
Thank you, Temodi Thilan. Thank you for adding your unique story and unique voice and thoughts to this particular topic. And I completely agree to that statement. It's okay to ask for help. It's really okay. And it's wonderful to ask for help, because the best part of being a human being is when you feel needed. You feel the best at yourselves. So, okay, now we can go to our next volunteer. I do not see hands here now. No, DTM Noor Mohammed. Can you please come to the podium? DTM Noor? Okay. Am I audible? I guess.
Hi, yes, you are audible.
Yes, sure.
Okay, sure. I think DTM Noor has some issues with the mic then. Okay. Shall I invite our general evaluator of the today, Sneha? Would you like to come to the podium, please?
Yes, Silky, sure.
Sure. Thank you. Okay. Please select a number from 3 to 10 apart from 5, 4, 5, 7, and 9.
I have to select from these numbers, right?
Yes. No,
7.
3. You have to select from 3, 3, 6, 8, and 10. 3, 6, 8, 10. Select any number from
I'll
this.
go for 3.
3. Okay. The topic would be where I belong. Where I belong.
There are places in the world where you feel belonged, where you feel that you can just simply be yourself. For me, there are 2 such places. One, a physical space which I call home, and the other is within in my heart. Every morning, I wake up and I make sure that I wake up before my family does. And I call that my precious me time. I use that time for something which is very dear to me, and that is journaling. I have been journaling since I was a child. Whatever thoughts I have, I write them down in my diary. And when I do that, I feel belonged. A space that invites me to be myself without any judgment, without any hesitation. It's a feeling of a stream of consciousness where I just unleash my thoughts without judging how my words are flowing. What is the vocabulary like? What is the grammar like? What will people think if they read this piece? No such thought at all. And I believe, my friends, that is something that we must all belong to. A quiet space that is just free to talk about your thoughts and share it with others. In a generation in which we have an ever-growing anxiety around social media, around artificial intelligence, I think this is one small space that can create a huge difference in the way you perceive home and belongingness. So just take out that precious time for yourself and pursue that hobby that has been waiting for you to embrace it. Thank you so much. Back to you, Silky.
Thank you, TM Sneha. That was a very beautiful way of expressing your perspective about. And I love to journal. I gave it a name of my A game. But that's a very, very interesting viewpoint. I love the way that we need not worry what others think about it. That's very true. I would like to ask from Tilan, TMOD Tilan, should we continue or this table topic session?
Yeah, we have around
time. We
10
can
minutes.
continue. Okay.
Just last one.
Last one, sure. Ashin, Ashin De Silva, TM Ashin De Silva, if I'm pronouncing correctly. Pardon?
You are. Hello everyone, greetings. My name is Ashin De Silva. I'm from Sri Lanka. Thank you, Mr. Tiram, for inviting us to this meeting. Can I choose topic?
Yes, please select a number from 6, 8, and 10.
10.
Pardon?
I choose the 10th topic.
10, okay. The topic would be Together We Rise. I repeat, Together We Rise.
Can I have a few seconds to think?
I'm unable to hear you properly. Can you please come again?
Can I have a few seconds to think?
Sure, please.
Thank you. Okay. People in general want to better their life. They strive every day for a slightly better position in life than they had previously. Oftentimes, we do this a lot. And we do this when no one sees us doing it. We do this with other people. What has a better effect? What gives us a better chance? Is it when we do it alone? Is it when we do it together? I believe that it is when we do it with other people, when we surpass ourselves through collective effort, because people can provide us with feedback, encouragement, and so much more. One of the things that I noticed when I started learning in my university was that I tended to do a lot more than I would have done alone when I was with other people because I thought that they expected better of me. And so I owed it to myself and them to do better, be better. Thank you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashin. Thanks for your beautiful insights. With this, we come to the end of Table Topic Master session, and I give back the podium to TMOD Thilan.
Thank you so much for that wonderful table topic session, Toastmaster Silky Mukherjee. So we shared our insights about the magic of together. So we talked about different kinds of stories which is related to working together. Some stories are really happy stories, some stories are very bad stories, but every single story taught something for us. So thank you so much for all the speakers, all the listeners, and to especially to Toastmaster Silky Mukherjee for making those kind of set of table topics. So with that, I would like to move on to the next session of today's meeting. So we ended up with the prepared speaking session. We ended up with the table topics session. So now we are moving to evaluations session. So first of all, I would like to invite distinguished Toastmaster Irfan Faruqi to evaluate the speech done by Toastmaster Mrinal Ghosh. Toastmaster Irfan Faruqi, the podium is
Toastmaster of the day, I think so. You have to hand over the podium to General Evaluator.
Right, sure.
And she will introduce.
Sorry for the misconception. I would like to invite the general evaluator of the day, Toastmaster Dr. Sneha Sharma, to evaluate the evaluations and her reports as well. Toastmaster, it's over to you.
Thank you so much, Thilan. And with that, I would like to invite our first evaluator, who will be evaluating our first speaker, Toastmaster Mrinal's speech. And he is none other than Toastmaster Irfan, DTM Irfan. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for giving this opportunity. Toastmaster Mrinal, let me say one thing. A journey towards DTM is a paradigm shift. It adds a lot of responsibility to our shoulders. Even if it is the first or second or third, every time a DTM responsibility is to lead the people, is to be a symbol for others, a leader to whom we should follow, not only in terms of knowledge, not only in terms of participation in Toastmaster activities, but also in terms of being available there for them when they need some help. In your speech, I observed that the project that you were talking about is the project of workshops that you have started. And I think the best way a Toastmaster as a DTM, what you can help others, the best way is that the system that you have designed, where you will invite people, and I have attended your sessions, people where you will invite people who will deliver their expertise, their knowledge, their skills, and they will transform it to the other people, to the new Toastmasters, to the learners. And one thing that you said very well in your speech, that learning never ends. Something you said advised us to be lifelong learners. This is exactly what your project is doing, providing an opportunity to be a lifelong learner. You started with very well conception about, you started first of all with a question. That is the best thing. You involved people. You asked who changed your life. You asked about our mentors. You asked about our leaders. And then you turned towards the project. Overall, I would say very confident speech. A lot of things to learn from you. Building a leader is person who builds stages for others. Uh, your hands, your voice, your gesture was very well. With all this, I must say, yes, you have completed your whole project. However, I would like to point out one thing as a project speech. You were talking about more about generalized concepts of TTM and a senior person and teaching and learning processes. I would have loved if you had talked more about your project, how you came up with the idea, how you designed it, how you implemented, what are the advantages that are coming in. So a little bit more focused on project, but overall, yes, you talked about project. You started with your it was a very structured speech, and we did learn from you. All the best to you. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, DTM Irfan. I love the fact how you began your evaluation with a personal note, talking about your little bit about your own experience, and spoke with such poise and calm that it was inspiring for all of us. I was afraid that you might be overtime because the yellow card and the red card was up and you were still evaluating Toastmaster Manal's speech. But then you concluded very precisely by saying that there's just one recommendation, and you summarized it beautifully well. So thank you so much, DTM Irfan, for your evaluation. And now I move on to our second speaker's evaluation report. Our second speaker was Toastmaster Abhishek. To evaluate his speech, I would like to invite Toastmaster Manoj on stage. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It's my privilege to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Abhishek on the topic understanding of communication. I must appreciate the very emotional and connecting start of the speech with the story of the girl crying and beautifully explaining the response. I mean, the kind of approach and communication style, not going for direct always. So you beautifully explain that sometimes we have to be not direct. We have to be more connecting and more responsive. In addition to that, I would like to add some more strength in the speech by giving you a personal example of your daughter making the castle and how you responded. You also explain explain beautifully the communication style that analytical. We must not always be go analytical and put our engineering mind and say something more technically that this should be this angle, this color, this be the perfect. Rather, you should have to be supportive. You have to think what other person want to listen, that and how can you take care about his or her emotion. That way you beautifully clearly make us understood about that communication style to go for. And third was that you have clearly told and explained that what is your style, humor, which you always follow with a pinch of salt, always make statements about that. And you also beautifully explained the example of your office incident of that client meeting, in which you have clearly told that sometimes even after you go for humor also, that don't work. The most important is that you have to understand clearly what other people want to listen and what makes him feel comfortable That is most important sometimes. So overall, I must say that the speech, your speech was well structured. It's a very wonderful beginning, and well you have clearly explained us the objective, and you have also concluded very nicely that people remember for not what you speak. It's always remember for how you make them feel. So I would also add few suggestions which can add more value to your speech. That is, you had spoken in a particular tone and flow. You have made the flow nice, but some strategic pause could have added more value. Like when the office incident, you could have added the silence, strategic pause, and some addition of more vocal variety side, like some humorous sentences like my wife always talks, not me. Some dramatic hand gestures sort of thing that could have added more value. Thank you, and back to Toastmaster General Evaluators, Sneha, Dr. Sneha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj. It was indeed a very constructive feedback, and I do vouch for your points that you suggested for Abhishek's speech, that strategic pauses could have elevated the speech experience even more. There's just one simple suggestion, Manoj. It was a very constructive feedback, but I felt that the red card was up and you were not able to sum up those points, because I wanted Abhishek to carry those points home and reflect on them. So having a summary at the end of your report really helps the speaker. And because of the timing, I think you missed that. But the feedback was very to the point. Just one suggestion for Abhishek also, when he mentioned about his wife that she doesn't allow me to speak. I think there was a good chance to talk about listening, that she helps me become a better listener. Because I think this is one thing that is missing in communication. We are not listening more. We only want to talk these days. So there was a good opportunity to add that point over there. So moving on to our auxiliary reports now. I would first like to invite our grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Anirudh, to present his report. Anirudh, over to you.
Thank you very much. So regarding usage of the word of the day, the word of the day was used twice today, once by TM Manoj Prasad and once by DTM Irfan. And regarding incorrect usage of grammar, I wouldn't say incorrect, but rather maybe inadvertent. So while speaking, one of the speakers, he said, funnier person in the room. So if there are two persons, maybe funnier is okay. And if there are more than two persons, funniest person in the room should be okay. And another thing is that if we are trying to describe a meeting not by its scale, then using the word huge meeting, it's not okay. I think it shouldn't be used. Rather, we can use impactful or critical meeting. That should be better. So that's it from my side. There being no other grammatical or something inadvertent usage, I conclude my report. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anirudh. And I love the structure of your report, and also the fact that you were great in observations and you noted down who used the word and of the day. Okay, thank you so much. Moving on to our next role player, R counter. And our R counter today is Richa. She's back. She got disconnected initially, but I hope she has noted down some R and crutch words, etc. Richa, over to you.
Thank you so much again, and I am very sorry for the technical glitch. So, before reporting, I just want to introduce myself that I am the R counter for today's meeting. And being a R counter, I would like to help us all become aware of our all filler words and improve our speech clarity. Being a R counter, I have been listening carefully to all speakers, evaluators, and even table topic participants. So I have a clicker to track each filler words, and I have also noted down who use them. I also counted how many people have spoken or like. So basically, any repeated sound or word or pause have been also recorded. So goal is to not embarrass anyone, rather to make us more and more conscious and confidence and clarity about what we are talking and what we are speaking in this speech. So I would like to start giving my report. Like TM Anirudh Nath has uh, several he has used several and while introducing and delivering report. Toastmaster Tilan, uh, 4 to 5 repeated words and 4 to 5 long pause several times of and Toastmaster Dr. Sneha Sharma says flawless. Toastmaster Ankit Kumar, though due to technical glitch, I was unable to listen most of the thing. But yes, 1 hour was there. Toastmaster Richa, as I was delivering my table topic speech, I was not so much conscious, but I'm pretty sure that 2 to 3 hour and would be there while delivering the speech. Toastmaster Silky Mukherjee, several repeated words, several several ends, etc. Toastmaster Mrinal Kanti Ghosh, 3 to 4 times, too little long pause during his speech. DTM Irfan Faruqi, no no while evaluating, but you repeated the word started with 2 times. Toastmaster Manoj Kumar Prasad are 3 times, 2 to 3 in table topic speeches. Some repeated words like happy, any, and that, the, etc. Toastmaster Abhishek Shoni, I was completely mesmerized by your speech. However, I saw one small mumble while delivering the speech and 2 repeated words. DTM Rajsri, while delivering the table topic speech, he was completely flawless. And Toastmaster Asen D. Silva, too little long pause, which is while he was delivering the table topic speech. This is the report from my side. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay.
Toastmaster Sneha, I think.
Sorry to
Am I not
interrupt you.
audible?
It's not properly.
It's
Maybe some
fragmented. You're coming as fragmented. Your voice is
Oh,
tapered off.
okay. Am I audible? Am I audible now? Is it
And
better?
now you are audible.
Is it better now? Okay, great. Am I audible now, Abhishek?
Dr. Sneha Sharma, if you can turn off your video, then there will be more bandwidth so that it will accommodate your voice. Yeah,
All
thank
right.
you.
Is it better now?
It's better. It's better now.
Is it better?
Yep.
Great. Okay. Yeah, I'm really sorry for the connection. It's playing truant with me. But yeah, I was suggesting Richa to have some comments on voice modulation as well, because in our counters report, there's one column for modulation. So just to give others back, how did they fare on the voice modulation part? That would be great, Richa. Otherwise, precise and to the point report. Great job. All right. So is the audibility better now? I'm reconfirming so that
Indeed.
it's better. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Abhishek. So coming to the general proceedings of the meeting started bang on time. And this is one thing I would really like to appreciate all of you for, because I've been a member of so many clubs, and online, offline, and this is something that people really need to work on. Timing is very important, especially on a Sunday, and you started just right time, 10:15 a.m. Sa started the meeting very gracefully with his presence and set the tone for it, as Mrinan also mentioned. Our Toastmaster of the day, Thilan, You did a wonderful job, Thilan. The theme was good. It was very interesting and even more interesting by the points and perspectives you shared with us. You started by introducing yourself, and I think it's a good idea because there are too many guests. All of them are not members, so it's good to briefly introduce yourself, which you did. I also love the idea how you stood up and hosted the session. Because in online meetings, people usually prefer sitting. But when you stand up, we are able to see your hand gestures and your body language. And that helps you also become a better presenter. So good job at standing and hosting. I also love the fact how you showed, how you asked the speaker whether they could see the screen, timer screen, before they started with their speeches. So this is good practice as the Toastmaster of the day. So I won't suggest any improvement in your speech. I think it was very nice, very well put together. Coming to the table topic master, Silky, loved the topics. They were easy to understand, phrase-like, and people came out with thoughtful, reflect stories and their experiences, which is, I think, a job of a table topic master. They must encourage people to speak. Sometimes if you give too tough topics, then people feel intimidated, especially when there are guests and newcomers, right? But one challenge to the seasoned speakers, you can give a little tough topics, a little more tough topics. For example, there were a few seasoned speakers and you can challenge them with tougher topics, right? Just one small bit of suggestion. Otherwise, your tone was great and the topics were great too. Just one small observation. I saw that we don't clap enough. I know it's really annoying to do that every time. And in real life, people don't encourage you every time. But here in Toastmasters, it's considered an encouraging gesture. So clap before every speaker takes the stage and also after they leave the stage. All right. This was a generic observation. So thank you so much, guys, for having me as your general evaluator. I hope to visit this club next time again very soon. So over to you, the Toastmaster of the day, Thilan.
Thank you so much for that insightful and wonderful evaluation, the speeches evaluation and the role evaluation, the entire meeting evaluations. So are we going for award ceremony today?
So have we completed the timers report? I think
no,
so. We missed it out.
Timer, yes. Timer report
Yeah.
not yet complete. So timer, please, Ankit.
Sure. Should I give my report now?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm
Thank you
sorry
so much,
about
Toastmaster of the
that.
day and General Evaluator as well. Now, my camera will be off because of some network glitches. So am I audible properly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So for the prepared speech section, Toastmaster Mrinal Kanti Ghosh took 9 minutes and 55 seconds. On time, Toastmaster Abhishek Soni took 6 minutes and 47 seconds. On time. Now for the table topics, Toastmaster Richa Mitra took 2 minutes and 13 seconds. She was on time. Toastmaster Tehseen Fatima took 2 minutes and 8 seconds, also on time. Toastmaster Manoj Prasad took 1 minute and 43 seconds, on time. Toastmaster Abhishek Soni took 2 minutes and 42 seconds, which is off time, and he is disqualified from voting in the table topic section. 2 minutes and 8 seconds were taken by Toastmaster Rajarshi Roy, and he was also on time. Toastmaster Thilan Chamudita took 2 minutes and 47 seconds. He was also off time, the grace limit of 30 seconds. Toastmaster Sneha Sarma took 2 minutes and 8 seconds. She was on time. Toastmaster Ashin De Silva took 1 minute and 46 seconds. He was also on time. This was for the table topic section. Now for the evaluation section, there has been a coincidence and both our evaluators, distinguished Toastmaster Irfan and Toastmaster Manoj, took exactly 3 minutes and 23 seconds each. And that's all for my report. Back to General Evaluator.
Thank you so much for that report. And I'm really sorry I forgot to introduce your role, Ankit. And thanks for the report. So I hand over the stage back to our team mod now. Thilan, over to you.
Thank you so much Toastmasters Neha, and thank you so much for the time of the day. So I encourage all of you to take some time and to fill up, vote for the best speaker, best auxiliary speaker, and fill out the Google form. And until you're filling that form, I would like to know, I would love to talk with some kind of thing with the audience regarding the meeting. Anything you want to talk about regarding the theme today? Anything you felt like I didn't say this regarding the theme? The stage is open to you. Anyone? Any volunteer, Dev?
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmasters Thilan. And once again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. So as we conclude today's meeting, thank you everyone, especially Toastmasters Thilan. You did a first time you did a job as a TMOD, and you did a great job with your role and with your theme of the meetings. And to every speaker, role players, evaluator, and guest for making session more meaningful and engaging. To our guest, we hope that you enjoyed Toastmaster experience and will join you as a member soon. And remember that every meeting is a step towards becoming a better person, better communicator, or better leaders. So it's time to, I think, taking a feedback so that how we can improve our meeting in the next level. And for that, we have many experts joining in today's meeting. Elias is there. Elias is the global hoppers for me. And for me, nowadays, he's the most experienced Toastmasters around the world and such a dedicated Toastmaster. I hardly see that in his level, dedication level. And DTM Noor is there. DTM Noor is an amazing Toastmaster. If you want to, the voice actually, I love the voice of Noor Muhammad. He's an amazing speaker. And DTM Rajeshri Roy, we all know that before I know him, before actually, so right now he's in semi-finalist, but he's an amazing speaker. I told multiple times when he was not in the district winner also, but I know that he has the potential to reach the global level and also have potential to win the world champion of public speaking. So such kind of leader we have within today's meeting. So even I can see the Sneha, you are an amazing, eloquent speaker. We learned many things from you and we definitely implement that. So it's time for feedback. Yes, we always take a positive feedback, but it's time to, I'll take only one-liner or two-liner critical feedback so that we can improve for our club. So I'll start with our GE, Sneha.
Well, thank you so much, Mrinal. Although I mentioned a couple of suggestions and of course the points of commendation as well in my GE report, but it's a great feel. I mean, it's as we were discussing, that it's important to leave the listeners with a feeling, and that feeling is great. It's of camaraderie, friendship, warmth that I can sense here very well. We all are from different corners of the world, but still to gather here and speak and appreciate each other and listen to each other's experience. I think it was a great, fun experience for me as well. And I would love to come back. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sneha. Now coming to DTM Noor, any feedback from your end? We always mesmerize with your voice. DTM Noor. Or maybe Elias?
Where is DTM Noor from?
I think maybe he faced some technical glitches. Elias, Toastmaster Elias.
Hello, brother Brina.
Hello.
And everybody from Globetrotters. It's always good to see you all here. And yeah, sorry I joined quite late, so I could not give some constructive feedback for now. But as usual, it always a mesmerizing meeting, especially during the GE. The GE report is summarizing all the session that is happening today. So it helped me. Thank you. And yes, hope to see you all again next time. Back to you, brother.
Thank you.
Vinod.
Thank you so much. Now coming to DTM Rajashree.
Wow. I mean, you have put me in a spot, Mrinal, because it is hard for me to talk about Globetrotters in one or two sentences. Right from the time Globetrotters was being planned, I have been part of their planning meetings, and today I see beautifully Globetrotters have turned into this butterfly. I think a lot of things I want to talk about, but I know we have a restriction in terms of time. But I will still say few highlights for me. Abhishek Soni, I would have to talk about you. I have seen you at a time when you were still trying to find your feet in Toastmasters, to a time today the way you delivered your speech, I was totally mesmerized. I was so happy to see you rise and shine. Exceptional, Abhishek Soni. I would have to talk about Manoj as an evaluator. I think the points that you brought out were brilliant. I loved the way you structured, like Sneha said, if only you had the summary at the end, it would be a cherry on the cake, not to take away from the fact what great recommendations you had. I, of course, was mesmerized by Silky. The way she conducted the table topic section, I have rarely come across table topic sections being so enthusiastic, interactive, and yet so much fun. So wonderful, wonderful job, Silky. So there were so many highlights, I would say, in today's meeting. Of course, I purposely am avoiding talking about the stalwarts because they've been there, done that, and I don't want to talk about them. But these people who I just spoke about are people who've really touched my heart today. If at all I have to give any critical feedback, not a critical feedback, but I wish we had some form of evaluation of the table topic speakers as well in the meeting, because although speakers get dedicated Toastmasters to evaluate them, I wish table topic speakers also had it so that they also get to know their strengths and their areas of improvement. That's the only feedback I have, but all in all, I loved it, and I would again and again come back to the Globetrotters Toastmasters meeting. Thank you, and back to you, Brina.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rajashree. So it's time to now hand over the podium to Abhishek for the result announcement. Abhishek, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vinal, and thank you, DTM Rajashree, for your sincere compliments. It truly means a lot for all of us, and all the very best for your future. The contest. Now, without further ado, I would like to declare the awards of each category. So, starting with the first category, the best table topic is speaker, and as we all know, who is the winner? It's none other than DTM Rajashree. So can we have a huge round of applause for DTM Rajashree for winning this category, the best table topic speaker. The next category is best auxiliary role player, and award goes to Toastmaster Richa. Can we have a huge noise to motivate her? Thank you for being fabulous today in your role, Toastmaster Richa. Jumping to the next category, this is the best primary role player, and we had a tough competition. Finally, the best primary role player award goes to our general evaluator of today's meeting, Toastmaster Sneha. Please make some noise to congratulate general evaluator Sneha Sharma. Thank you for being so fabulous general evaluator, and thank you for sharing wonderful feedback to all of us. Coming to the next category, the best speaker, and I'm flattered, I'm humbled by all of you. Thank you for choosing me as the best speaker of today's meeting. Thank you, everyone. The next one, the last one, the best evaluator, and award goes to DTM Irfan Faruqi. Please put your hands together to congratulate DTM Irfan Faruqi for the best evaluator award. Lastly, two more categories: remarkable rising member of the club, Toastmaster Silky, Toastmaster Anirudh, Toastmaster Manoj, and Richa. All the very best for your future engagements. And lastly, the outstanding humorous member. So mostly the award has come to me, and including Toastmaster Manoj and Toastmaster Thilan. And with this, I would like to log off from my role today and want to hand over podium back to closing presiding officer, Toastmaster Mrinal. Over to you for your last remark.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhishek, and all the winners. So before closing, I think I heartiest congratulate all the winners and all the members and even all the guests, because without presence, good meeting is not possible. And thank you everyone being a part of such an amazing meeting and start a positive note on Sunday morning. Thank you so much, everyone. And one thing I just want to announce to everyone that coming Wednesday, we have another workshop on mental health. So the timing for the workshop, Wednesday, 9 p.m. onwards, and this will be the 1 hour workshop. I hope that this will be beneficial for everyone, how we can balance our life in the personal, professional. And for that, I think mental well-being is needed in our life. So see you on Wednesday night in the evening. Thank you so Wednesday 9 p.m. onwards, and I'll share it in the group very soon. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy Sunday. Enjoy your rest of your Sunday, and once again, wishing you all the best, DTM Rajastri, for semi-final.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.